welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to rate two budget airlines, low cost carriers. One which is popular in Australia, one which is popular in India. We'll be rating Jetstar, which is based out of Australia, Indigo, which is based out of India. So, my first flight is from Melbourne to Singapore, which is a Jetstar International. And let's go ahead.
So I find the seats to be pretty comfortable. They have good cushioning, and then we also have a infotainment system over here. This and then some literature as well, and good enough space to stretch my legs.
Overall, first impressions have been really nice so far.
Good enough cabin space, along with blue and red cabin lights. So when the cabin is dim, it's going to look nice. The best thing that can happen is having an empty seat right next to you for a comfortable journey. That's a really interesting flight. I've not seen such a colorful plane yet. So we have a blanket over here, and then we also have a amenity kit, which is rare in budget flights. So in the amenity kit, let's see what we have. And this is the first item. Seems to be a neck pillow. Yes, and it's a inflatable neck pillow. Next, we have this eye mask. I'm not a big fan of eye masks, but I'll probably use it. Then we have earplugs. This seems to be a lip balm. And then there's this dental kit. Quite a lot of items over here. Oh, they also have a pen. This one's going to be useful. And earphones for the entertainment system. Well, honestly, this entertainment system was the last thing I expect in a budget airline. But with Jetstar, I think they have a really good collection of movies, music, TV series. And then you can... Okay, this is also something I'm seeing for the first time. Another flight in the air while flying. So it's a 7-hour flight to Singapore, and I can definitely kill some time on the infotainment system. Let's listen to some music, or maybe just play some video games. Well, arguably, this is the best infotainment system I have had across any flights that I've taken, because video games is the last thing you get in them. So the food is here. I have chosen vegetarian noodles. Well, what else do you want? I have hot chocolate, noodles, and then entertainment. Well, what else do you want for a long flight, right? Time for some fake sleeping, but I never get sleep with these eye masks. And here is something very interesting which I'm seeing for the first time. I wanted to show you guys. I can actually tint my window basis on how much sunlight is passing through. I can make it darker, or I can make it completely transparent just with a click of this button.
And that was all about my Jetstar international flight from Melbourne to Singapore. And honestly speaking, I did not really have a lot of expectations, given Jetstar is like a low budget airline, which is like a equivalent or parallel of Indigo in Australia. So I did not really have a lot of expectations, but they surpassed all of them. The next flight that I'm taking today is from Singapore to Bhubaneswar, which will be an Indigo International. So we'll go ahead and compare the two budget airlines and see which one was worth it. But here are my ratings for Jetstar so far.
Well, that's my seat, and we are already delayed by 2 hours. The flight is running late, and thankfully I have another empty seat right beside to me. Typical Indigo cushion seats. Alright, it's been 4 hours since we have boarded, but we haven't taken off. It's because the captains who were supposed to fly have already exhausted the hours, and it's poor scheduling on Indigo's part. Now we have gotten some refreshment with some chips and water. Now after 4 hours we have been asked to deboard the flight.
So right now we're going to take that flight finally back to Bhubaneswar. So let's see how does Indigo's international stand in comparison to Jetstar.
I've again gotten a window seat, and visibly I can see the cushioning is not as great, and obviously the biggest difference, there is no infotainment system. And finally, after 6 hours of delay and a change of aircraft, we are on our way to Bhubaneswar. So the food is here. There's hot chocolate that I've gotten, some water, and then there is this food packet which has caramel popcorn, and this popcorn is one of my favorites. Followed by this pre-packed methi mix. Um, then let's see what else do we have. There's this juice, and there's something else in the packet as well. This is a Samsung gift card, I believe. These seats have slightly less leg space compared to Jetstar. Glad that I have an empty seat next to me so that I can stretch my legs. So here's my rating for Indigo. And that's the aerial view of my city. And I'm so excited to see it. It's been like 7 months since I've been here.
Today's Indigo flight is the worst international flight that I've taken so far. It's an utter joke. First, instead of reaching Bhubaneswar at 6 a.m., we reached at 3 p.m. And after this long delay, when we reached Bhubaneswar, we had to wait for 15 odd minutes to get deboarded from the plane because they did not have the custom clearance to off-board passengers, which is like next level. Next level. You had such a long delay. How did you not have a clearance to off-board passengers? But any which way, we are finally reached Bhubaneswar. I'm really glad. I'm really excited because I'm finally home. And long day, long travel. But I'll see you in another day's vlog.